Welcome back, guys, and if you think my last video was good, I've got a great show for you today. It's actually going to blow my last video out of the water, so you will not believe who I'm picking in this video. I'll get to that in a little bit. This is my second installment of NFL Week 15 picks. Lots of info to touch up on, stuff that you really want to know if you're risking your hard-earned money on these games. You ain't got to agree with me, but you need to be in the know. You owe that to yourself. Also, be sure to fill out the poll questions on the top right of the screen. They'll pop up every 10 seconds. It's your chance, it's your opportunity to actually have a voice. I'll never silence my fans and my critics. I'll never take down my comment wall like some other folks out there we know. These polls in that comment section, they're a chance for you to connect with me and actually be the voice of reason. So don't forget to answer the poll questions. I really want to hear what you have to say. And without any further ado, here's what I have to say. Let's start off with our early game slate. We're going to kick it off with the Packers and the Panthers. High drama for this one. Obviously, the big elephant in the room. We know what's happening. It looks like Rodgers is back, and he's going to give this one a go. I'll tell you what, hell of a game to come back on against these Carolina Panthers. These guys are looking pretty good. These guys looked great against the Vikes last week. But anyway, let's talk about this game. First off, we got ourselves a 1 o'clock Eastern kickoff this Sunday at Bank of America Stadium. That's in the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. Beautiful town. Get down there if you've never been there. But anyway, the betting in this one opened up with the Panthers as the 2-point favorites. Thought that number was a bit low. Total opened at 44.5. Thought that was a tad high. But since the markets opened this one up, I was really surprised to see where the public's fading on this one. And I'll tell you what, if you're liking the Packers, you're in a very advantageous position in this one. The public bet this one up to Packers plus 3.5, and that number's going to grow here, folks. Now, even with Rodgers' triumphant return, Carolina open 2, now minus 3.5. They might be laying 4 by the end of business today. And when it comes to the total, I did see some slight movement on that one as well. Saw a little over money coming in on that one. The total open 44.5, now bet up to 45 flat. Now, when it comes to an outright winner, Carolina's the $1.50 money line favorites in this matchup. And at the moment, Green Bay's taking just 28% of the public action. So like I said, look for them to catch another half a point or so real quick. And you know, no matter who's starting, Green Bay's done actually a fairly good job against the spread this year. And for Carolina to, be taking over 70% of the money in this spot here, I'd actually be very concerned for Carolina backers. Now, here's 3 reasons why I have concerns for Carolina bettors in this game. Reason number 1, laying the points. These guys have not done a great job covering the spread as the favorite. This Carolina team is covering just 43% of their games, laying the points, going 3-4 against the spread as the official Vegas favorite. Even worse, they're covering just 25% of their games as the official home favorite. So whenever these guys are laying points at Bank of America Stadium, just keep in mind they failed to cover 3 of 4 games previously in that very same spot. Now, reason number 2, I have concerns for Carolina. Green Bay's real good on the road, and as a matter of fact, they're 4-2 against the spread away from Lambeau. And when you're covering nearly 70% of your games away from the friendly confines, you're most likely keeping them close and winning them outright. And even better than that, this Green Bay squad has garnered themselves a record of 3-1 ATS as the official road underdog. Give them points and they'll cover. Give them points away from home, and it's a damn near stone cold lock. Now, reason number 3 for Carolina bettors to be concerned. Well, it's number 12, the return of Aaron Rodgers. And if you're unaware of what this guy does at this time of the season, year in and year out, with absolute consistency, you obviously don't watch enough NFL. So if this really goes down, Rodgers feels good, and he makes the start, this game should be very interesting. Now, scoring-wise, we've seen a ton of points in these Panther games. They're 4-0 to the over in their last 4, and they're averaging 37 points a game in their last 3 wins. Meanwhile, very similar story when it comes to the overs on the Green Bay side. Their games went 3-0 to the over in their last trio as well. We should probably see some more over money coming in on the total throughout the week. As for me, though, I'm a little bit less concerned about the total and more concerned with Rodgers catching points. So all told, I'm going to make a play on the spread in this one, purchase the hook, buy it up, and take Green Bay +4, getting the job done against the spread. Next game I have for you, oh man, this is a